Vituperative.
So vituperative, that was your first word. How did you feel about it?
Like I could spell it.
So as soon as it was pronounced, so was it Mrs. Ketaku or was it Darren who pronounced your first word?
Darren.
It was Darren. So when he said it, you thought to yourself, "Oh,
Yes.
this is easy. I'm through to the next round."
Yes.
Like you were very confident. Okay, Petra, how about you?
My first word, I actually don't remember.
Yeah. But was there any word that stuck out as you were going through the rounds that you thought, whoa, you had to pause a bit?
So in round 5, the word I have to spell was Gesellschaft. And it's a German.
Gesellschaft, yeah.
Yeah. It's a German word. I had seen it before. Well, those German words are just usually spelled some weird way. So because I had seen it before, I kind of had an idea how to spell it.
Okay.
So I just spelled it how I remembered it. And
Okay.
it was right.
And it was right.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. What word sticks out to you from Saturday?
None of the
Ruth.
words actually stuck out because I knew all of them.
Aish. Aish. You just had it like that. Yeah. Okay.
But
What was the easiest one for you to spell?
zeitgeist.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I remember hearing that word. So that was you who spelled it.
Yes.
Nice one. Okay. Madam, you've been here, done that, won it twice, right? At any point did you feel, oh, I think this is the one where I'm not going to get it right, or did you know that you were on point?
I think in the 11th or so round, I got this word which is grison, and it was French. See, French, if it was a double S, they'll usually pronounce it grisson. And
Yes.
so I didn't know what to do, and so I just spelled it the way I heard it. I really thought it was going to be wrong, but
But it was actually right. Woo. Okay. All right. So, the spelling bee, and Eugenia is here, and I know she's like the mother hen watching over her bees, but bee chicks. And I know she's very proud. But as you've been through this whole process, what are some of the major things, aside learning about new words and how to spell them, what are some of the other things the spelling bee has taught you? Who wants to take that one? Okay, Ruth, go ahead.
I've learned how to communicate with people better because I've made a lot of friends since I started this.
That's
journey.
good. I saw you guys talking out there and you were talking about food and buffets and having fun at hotels. Like, you've really been chilling. Okay. How to communicate with people better. Okay. All right. Who else wants to tell me what the spelling bee has taught them or something else you've learned in the spelling bee? Okay, Petra, go ahead.
It helps with public speaking. It helps you stand in front of people and talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because at the spelling bee, there are lots of people in the crowd. And sometimes it's just scary. So
It can be intimidating, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So it helps.
Good. Okay. Janice.
Yeah, it has made me very, very confident in myself because when we went for the semi-finals, I was like shaking.
Really?
Yes.
Aw.
Because it was my first time.
Right.
But I didn't see anyone shaking. I thought I was the only person. But I saw others do it in the finals. So when I got my first word correct, I was like, thank God. Because if I got out, it would be very, very sad.
Oh, did you feel like you're representing the whole of Takoradi? So like,
Yes, the whole of Western region.
Aish.
Yes, because I was the only person.
Yes, you're the only one from the Western region representing. Like, deep breath. I'm sure they're gonna have like a whole parade for you
Yes.
waiting at home.
Darren, when I was always going to spell, Darren made me take a deep breath.
Okay.
So I was I was a little bit calmed down.
But
So I could spell.
the technique worked.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to hone in on you, Nadum, because to win to win it even once is no small feat, right? To win it twice, back to back, is unprecedented for this bee, right? And it says a lot about, should we say, your coaching staff as well. Aside the young educators team, we know that your parents, your brother has been a huge influence, also a former champion. So coming in the second time around after winning it before, there could be the tendency to maybe think, oh, nothing new here. I've got this. What was your preparation like for this second time? I mean, your fourth time doing it, but for winning it the second time, what did you do differently, if anything at all?
I didn't really do much differently, but I think I really learned some more because I mean you don't want to go and not win it again. You'd just be so sad.
You're like, once I'm here, I've got to win this again.
Yeah.
And that was your goal. In fact, you said you just wanted to be in the 3 who will go to scripts, just so you can go because you knew you could do better.
Yeah.
Last year, tell us a bit about last year, your journey through the script spelling bee in the USA. What is it that you think this year will be different, right? Now that you're going back to try again.
This year, the spelling bee gave us some lists for the vocabulary, and I was really able to memorize the meanings of all the words in it. But last year, when I was in the scripts for the 4,500 words that they gave us, I don't think I was really able to put it in my head. And so this year, the list that they gave us, when I was able to memorize everything, I think it really improved my confidence in being able to do the vocabulary for the scripts. And so, yeah, I really feel like I can do well this time.
You're looking forward to it. That's because obviously you've been there before. And Petra, you went as well last year.
Yes.
What was your experience like last year?
It was, the audience was way more than the one
huge,
here.
right?
Yes.
And you had, spellers from all over.
Yes.
Loads of them. But you were one of them.
Yes.
Stop and think about that for a second. For all of those thousands of spellers from around the world, you were part of that group, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know I would make it that far because it's supposed to be way harder than this one. Well, it was hard, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
So you felt like you belonged there. Like, yeah, I can do this.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm one of them. And you're going back. So it's great. Okay. So what do we have up next? First of all, tell us about what you won. Because I know there's loads of prizes and lots of stuff that you walked away with. So tell us about the prizes that you won on Saturday. Okay. Ruth, why don't you start?
Okay. I won a trip to Kenya
Woo!
and 1,000 Ghana cedis and certificates.
Wonderful. Okay. How about you, Janice?
I was a yellow bee and I placed third. I was a black drone too.
You're a yellow bee and a black drone. So for those who don't understand, what's a yellow bee and what's a black drone?
A yellow bee is one who attends most of the sessions and one who did well in the vocabulary test and came for most of the sessions, the other sessions.
Okay.
And joined the Zooms always. So and the black drones are those who did well in the vocabulary.
Okay. So you were very consistent and you excelled in all of those levels. Okay. Fine. Michelle.
So I was a black drone and I was also a yellow bee, just like Janice. I was the first runner-up, so I got a lot of prizes.
Tell us some.
I was like, hey, plenty prizes. So because last year I did not win anything. I went home with my 10 fingers. But this year I was really grateful to God because I was able to win some prizes like black drone and yellow bee. I can't even remember some of them. There were a lot.
Wow. Yeah, but your smile says it all. Yeah, exciting. Okay. Nadum, we obviously know what one of the big prizes is, right? You'll be representing us in the USA, but what else do you win? And then Petra too.
I won an HSC camp, a 2-week camp with Michelle.
Awesome.
So we will be able to do that when we are older and we're eligible for it. And some Indomie products.
To eat.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot, yeah.
A lot. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Petra.
So I also got a trip to Nairobi in Kenya. And I got 1,000 cities. from the top 10. Because I made it to the top 10, I got 1,000 CDs.
Okay.
And I don't even remember.
All right, and just for our listeners to know, we're going till 10 after 10 because you're so special that we're actually extending the Citi Breakfast Show time just for you. Normally by this time we'll be done. Like we finish at 10, but because of the 5 of you, we've extended the time just so people can hear how amazing you are, right? What do you want to say to your parents? Because this is as much a commitment for them as it is for you. We know that you have to do a lot of work to get this far, right? But obviously you can't do it without your parents' support and encouragement. So what do you want to say to them? Okay, Michelle, you're right off the bat. Tell us.
I like to say a big thank you to my mom. She's like my number one fan.
Aww. She's in fact,
always
as you're
made a way.
talking, you should see that she's watching you through the window.
She always encourages me, always prays for me. She's like the material mother.
Oh, thank you, Mom. Okay. Yes, who else wants to say something to their parents?
I want to say a big thank you to my father,
Janice.
Mr. Bean, my parents, my family, all my friends. So even the girl that didn't want me to win.
Ooh, ouch. There's someone who didn't want you to win.
Yes.
Was it someone from your school or like who? Like
Yeah, my school.
really? Well, I wonder what she's gonna say when you walk in triumphantly to your school.
Yeah, she was even trying to chat with me, but I ignored it.
Well, hopefully she'll congratulate you, and maybe you'll even inspire her to try as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, Ruth.
I want to say a big thank you to my father because he trained 11 students and 6 of them excelled.
Wow.
Very good.
Your dad trained 11 students for the B.
Yes.
Fantastic.
That's me, Janice, Michelle, Doria, and some other students.
Wow. Hey, then
And-
your dad is super. He's a
And he's
super
my
trainer.
biggest supporter. He has helped me throughout the spelling bee. He saw my word and he saw that, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can win this.
Aww.
And so I want to say thank you to him because I love you very much, Daddy.
Aww. You should see how proud he's looking as he watches you there. Okay, Petra.
My parents helped me a lot. My mommy, she was always quizzing me, and they got me some word lists, and they helped me prepare for the spelling bee. Both of my parents, so they would both quiz me sometimes, even though sometimes my daddy he mispronounced some of the words.
Oh my gosh.
He mispronounced some of the words sometimes, but they both helped me
Awesome.
study.
Madam.
I think my parents, my brother, and my school, they helped me so much. See, my mom has been in this for like 6 years. I'm pretty sure she's exhausted by now. And she stayed home for 2 days from work just to help me to prepare, and also my brother. And so I really like to say a big thank you to them, and also my school, my coach, Michael sir. He has done a really good job. So yeah, a big thank you to him too.
Awesome. Okay. Now, anyone, maybe there's a young person who's out there listening who's thinking, should I try this? Shouldn't I? Madam, what would you say to that person who maybe is listening to you and thinking, but this looks so hard. I mean, she's done it twice, but it's a lot of hard work. What would you say to them?
I think they should really give it a shot.
Yeah.
It could really change their lives forever.
Succinctly put. I love it. Okay. We're at the 10:10 mark, so I know we have to go, but very quickly, I want the 5 of you to tell me what you want to do in the future, what you want to become, who you want to be. Just very quickly. I'll go just this way from left to right. Petra.
I want to be a doctor or anything to do with science or computers because I like computers. I also like science.
All right. Michelle.
I'd like to be a neurosurgeon. Yeah.
Lovely. Nadum.
I would either like to be a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon.
Ruth.
I would like to go for the spelling bee again. And I would like to be a lawyer.
Okay. And Janice.
I'd like to be a dentist.
We're going to have some beautiful teeth and skin and brains and all kinds of stuff. congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
All the best. Enjoy the trip to Kenya. Enjoy the trip to the US. And I know that this year, all of you, you're geared up to do great things at the Scripps Spelling Bee, and we'll be watching and
Yeah, we're
tracking
going
you.
to represent Ghana.
Definitely. We know you
to make
represent
Ghana
us well.
proud.
And
Yes.
Africa.
Eugenia, you've done a phenomenal job. Thank you. I know this is about them. That's why I didn't talk to you. You're just watching over them. But thank you so much. Again, Young Educators Foundation, your whole team, congratulations. We were proud to partner with you here at Citi. And again, we look forward to hearing great things about these 5 wonderful young ladies. Congratulations once again. Yeah.
That's a read. I'm indomitable. I'm a spelling bee. I'm indomitable. I know not defeat. When I fail, we'll try till the win. Be young, be smart, be an architect of words. Build them all together, right? Read, write, read, and read anytime you can. Be word, be weather, job. You need to learn. Remember the midnight condo. So when they hit you with the words, you don't fumble. You wanna be a spelling bee, then commit to memory. More vocabulary, be a walking dictionary. Let's try one word. Hey, come on. I'm sure you might.
And that's our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning into the City Breakfast Show. And hopefully you got a nice bit of inspiration at the end there, right? So we appreciate you. Obviously, the news was the spelling champions. So that's enough. That's why you didn't hear our usual news bulletin at 10. But we do appreciate you. Please do tune in tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day.
Learn, remember the midnight condo. So when they hit you with the words, you don't fumble. You wanna be a